All right, so whenever you're like, all right, so I remember being a little kid just running around, falling. I get hurt, I get back up, get a little scar. No problem, I'm fine. But as I started to age, I'm 24. I know it's still young, but as I started to age, things just don't feel good. Pain is consistent, and shortly afterwards, it becomes kind of normalized. And there's two types. Like one of the pain would be like straight up physical, limiting, and the other one would just be a nuisance. And the nuisance one would be like stomach pain, like stomach aches. And I don't remember how far it started happening, but I would probably say after college. So 2019, yeah, 2019 and forward, which is when I graduated. That's probably when things started happening. Because beforehand, I ate a bunch of takeout. I ate a lot, and now I'm up to the point where whenever I go ahead and do eat takeout, when I eat Chinese food, or pizza or whatever kind of greasy takeout, my body rejects it, and so this is why I try to avoid takeout as much as possible. Last time I had takeout over here would have had to have been 2.5 weeks ago when I went to semi downtown Houston with my roommate. And then before that was the first day that I got here in Houston on April 14th. That was when I had takeout. So 2 times in this past month and a half. So I try to avoid as much as possible. But then there's certain things that I do eat that are a nuisance. That I get pain. Like right now I have pain from it. And I know it's not overeating. It has to be certain foods. So whenever I restrict it, it's fine. And it's usually like bread. Because I know when I was on keto, it was fine. I know I eat relatively healthy. But yeah, it's annoying, it's a nuisance, but I can get over it. And slowly get better over time. Like once money's there and I can actually go ahead and start buying higher quality foods. But the main thing, the main physical part, the main limiting part would be like just body pain. And I'm not talking about soreness or anything like that. Like I work out, I get sore, sometimes I heal. It's like consistent pain. So I remember the first bit of pain would have been on my right shoulder. This would have been probably 2018, my first year. No, 2016, 2017, my first year in uni or community college that year. Just working out and like doing the bench press was fine, but later on that year, if not the year afterwards, things just started hurting. And it basically continued from there on. Sometimes it would hurt more, sometimes less. And now I'm in the phase where, all right, it hurts less. But like throughout those years, throughout 19, 20, 22, yeah, 5, 6, 7 years, throughout those years, it was like doing little tasks hurt, where it's like, I'm helping my dad hold something up. After like a few minutes, your arm gets tired, whatever. But it's like, no, for me, it's like I'll feel pain like pretty immediate, like after a while. And it's annoying, man. And even like it could be the sleeping position afterwards too, because like when I go ahead and roll over, I'll sleep on the bad side unintentionally. Like what I try doing is before I fall asleep, or as I'm trying to fall asleep, I'll roll over my bad shoulder. This way, once I know I'm gonna pass out, I roll over my left shoulder. But it's like in the end of the night, you can't really dictate what position you choose. Your body kind of just rolls that way. And so with working out, that's why I stopped doing like bench press or any of those other types of exercises. What I switched to would have been calisthenics, pull-ups, push-ups, dips. Yeah, the basics there, and because that doesn't cause any pain. Ever since moving here, I stopped. I started doing those other exercises very carefully. Like make sure stretch intensely before and it's fine, but it's like it still hurts. But the biggest one would have to be my knee, and this one, my right knee, And this one I know since 2019 when I graduated uni. I got a job for 3 months at this plant, DSM in Schenectady. And during that, I was kneeling a lot. And I think that's where the pain would have stemmed from. And it's crazy, like, I must have been so weak. My body must have been, like, so not able to handle that. I mean, it was only 3 months, so it's, like, pathetic looking at it, thinking back at it. But I think that might have been the point where it hurt. Afterwards, I was fine, but later on, I started to develop pain there. Uh, and then it like slowly go ahead and subside. And then I don't remember more when this pain on my knee was more consistent. And I'm trying to think a moment, and it probably would have had to been, it's definitely over a year now. I know that. It might have been some random time during car sales. Maybe that's when it would have done it. So like 2020, maybe 2021, maybe 2022, one of those years. But the knee's been annoying because it's like it's to the point where it's like I squat down, like I can Asian squat, I can deep squat, like I know I'm flexible for that. But it's like getting up, I have to be careful. My left knee will be fine, but my right knee, I just like hold on to it and I gotta go really slowly. And it's like, what the heck's like wrong? Like I'm freaking 24 and that pain's there. And I was still able to squat regardless, but slowly I stopped doing that and just did what do you call them, Bulgarian squats. That's what I switched to. And it's like now I'm up to the point where I'm even avoiding those and just using things where I don't have to like really stand up, whether it be like leg extensions, but more so like just the side squats like that, because that'll help with flexibility and my knees fine for the most part. Running now would hurt on it. Playing, oh, now I remember. Not playing soccer, but even dribbling a soccer ball. Keeping a soccer ball up before. Like I remember feeling pain there. 20, yeah, it would have had to been 21 or 22. It's annoying. Like even like riding the bike's supposed to be like easy cardio and that hurts. And thankfully it's not like life threatening. Like I can overcome the pain, but it's annoying, it's limiting. And I remember, no, not I remember. I'm currently, because I'm not rock climbing anymore, because ever since I moved here, gym is too far, and my bike, it's messed up in a chain, so I'm not biking an hour until I get healthier. So I'm swimming, signed up to a new gym and swimming, and even swimming still causes pain in my leg, and it's annoying. And now, thinking back and I do remember getting pain from swimming too, when I was at Volkswagen, which would have been February 4th of 2021. That's when I switched to that dealership. And I remember that because I started one day before moving. I started February 5th, 2020. I specifically remember that it was like a Super Bowl weekend that time. And I wanted to stay one more day at Hyundai just so I can make it exactly 1 year. And I told my manager that. I know it was stupid. I even told him, hey, this is stupid. Can I stay one more day? He's like, no, because pay plan or whatever weekly thing resets. I'm like, all right, whatever. I figured it was a no anyway. But yeah, since 2021, February 5th, sometime during that year when I did do swimming, that's when I remember feeling that pain just for swimming. So yeah, it's been 2 years. 21, 22, 23. Over 2 years, because it's March, April, May. So 24, 26, 27. It's been roughly 27 months for that knee pain. And yeah. I'm not really asking for tips or anything. This is more so to document it and show it. Because one thing that I've changed is different forms of exercise that I'll go ahead and do just to try to rehabilitate it. One of the most common ones that I saw, not only that Brian Johnson, but also knees over foot kind of guy that Will Tennyson had on his channel because he has knee pain, was using sleds forward and sledding forward but also backwards, and doing it roughly three times a week. It's low impact that over time will rehabilitate it. And so I'm really excited for that, and I'm also slowly thinking of documenting that process too, just for fun, and just to have something out there, because I know this thing is annoying. I have gone to a physical therapist before, but it didn't really help, and it was more so, hey, get over it kind of thing. So not the best experience, but never went back. And yeah, like at this point, I'm just planning to like fix it slowly, with me experimenting before going to professionals. And biggest thing is money. Like I'm not gonna go ahead and, I know health is important. Like I understand with foods and preventive care, but right now, just upfront spending that money for that is not something I plan on doing yet. Although once things do get better, which I know they will, things happen exponentially, that's when I'll be better able to take care of my health, better able to take care of my body. And yeah, might as well show some stuff I got. These little blocks here, which will help me elevate my feet for it. Again, consumers buy based on pain, fear, love, or usually like what they say, money, what is it, wealth, health, relationship, or whatever. Those are the things, and it's like true. Yeah, because like this is out of pain and fear. It's like I'm going to buy that, but I know it'll help. And yeah, I guess this is day one documenting it. Yeah. Anyway, if you watched this long, thanks, and have a great rest of your weekend, and great Mother's Day tomorrow. Bye-bye.